What kind of man are you?
Oh! What kind of man are you?
Calm down, Frank. I'm getting to it. Hi, my name is Cody. The first time I watched The Man Who Wasn't There, I figured Ed was an alienated man struggling to find some deeper meaning or purpose in his life, or at least some sense of connection to those around him. But after recently watching the 1956 film Invasion of the Body Snatchers, it occurred to me that Ed might be more than an alienated man. He might actually be an alien.
Is that me?
Ed Crane has a lot in common with the pod people.
Keep your eyes a little wide and blank. Show no interest or excitement.
For starters, the pods lack emotional expression.
Well, Sam, we're finally with you.
And Ed's not exactly the life of the party.
Well, congratulations. I think I'll be getting home now.
Pod people are asexual.
My wife and I had not performed the sex act in many years.
Well,
And so is Ed Crane.
that's really none of my business.
From the seeds came pods, which have the power to reproduce themselves in the exact likeness of any form of life.
The pod people blend into society undetected.
Creighton Tolliver, pleased to know you.
And so does Ed Crane.
Ed Crane. I'm Ed. Ed Crane. I cut your hair today. I'm the barber.
Jeez, you're the barber. I didn't recognize you without the smock.
Ed has a remarkably agreeable personality.
It was only a couple of weeks later she suggested we get married. I said, "Don't you want to get to know me more?" She said, "Why? Does it get better?" She looked at me like I was a dope, which I never really minded from her. And she had a point, I guess. We knew each other as well then as now. Anyway, well enough.
Go down now. Look, school isn't as bad as all that. It can't
School
be.
isn't what upsets him. It's my daughter-in-law. He's got the crazy idea she isn't his mother.
She isn't. Don't let her get me.
Nobody's gonna get you, Jimmy.
Mother, why don't we go home?
In a little while, Jimmy.
And one of the telltale signs that someone has been replaced by a pod
He certainly made a quick recovery.
is their newfound agreeable personality. The pods are a collectivist culture that place the concerns of the group above the concerns of the individual. And Ed also places the concerns of others above his own. This idea is often illustrated by showing Ed in shadow, while the characters he supports are given the spotlight.
Honey?
Huh.
Shave my legs, will you?
Okay, now, the one thing we didn't talk about was I am thinking about calling the place Tolliver's after me, I didn't think you were much interested in...
It's fine.
Yeah.
Ed is content to be a silent partner and let Tolliver grab the headlines. Ed hires an expensive attorney and gives him the spotlight too.
I'm an attorney. You're a barber. You don't know anything.
Well, actually Freddie kind of takes the spotlight.
Okay.
Ed tries to put Bertie in the spotlight, but the plan backfires when he learns that Bertie is a kindred spirit.
I'm not interested in playing music professionally. I'm not sure I want a career at all, and if I did, I'd probably be a veterinarian.
Who, like Ed, is not interested in the limelight.
Veterinarian.
Speaking of sad endings, once humanity discovers the true motives of the pods,
They have to be destroyed. All of them.
they try to kill them. And once the court uncovers Ed's failed attempt to blackmail Big Dave, they sentence him to death too. And the movie is filled with alien references. From magazine articles to direct eyewitness reports.
There was a spacecraft. I saw the creatures. They led Big Dave onto the craft. He never told anyone what they did.
Not to mention the frequently appearing flying saucers, often disguised as common objects. So is the movie trying to suggest that Ed is an alien, disguised as the most unassuming man in the world? The case is stronger than I would have thought initially, but I have to say no for one very compelling reason. If Ed were a real alien, then I think he would have caught a ride home on this spacecraft at the end of the film. You know, right before he was executed. Isn't that right, Ed?